welcome to Trash Party Aftermath. This is Justin. I'm recording from a basement. I am covered in spider webs. Don't ask me why I'm down here. I'm actually down here so I could not disturb my wife, who's upstairs watching TV, whatever. You can actually hear the laundry going, probably. This week's show is actually a throwback to the very first recording we ever made. It's kind of rough, so be warned, but just wanted to let everyone know that everyone, all the three people that listen to the show, I just wanted to let you three know that you're my bros. Know that this was our first show that we ever made. We recorded it on a couch with, I think we had a mic. We weren't just holding the phone up, but I didn't have the mixer yet. The sound's kind of fucked up. I know this show doesn't sound great anyway all the time, because half the time we're recording in a car. But anyway, it's a little rough, so bear with me. But I think it's pretty fun. There's some pretty awesome revelations in this episode. I think you'll like it. So I'll see you next week with new shit. Goodbye.
Big Dusty.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
He somehow finds out where we're going to be. Okay, backtrack. MySpace. Somebody, or MSN Messenger. Somebody has been talking shit about Dusty. This Big Dusty that we don't even hardly know. Someone's been talking about his girlfriend, right?
Yes. Or him.
Or him, or both. Don't remember the girlfriend.
Or names.
Big Dusty.
Just
Big Dusty, because we had our own Dusty. So, Big Dusty finds out where we're going to be after shit-talking happened.
Yes, like a day later or a weekend or something.
And for whatever reason, we are at the elementary school playground.
I feel like it was like...
Big Dusty pulls up in a red car, and he's hot and pissed. Correct?
Yes. Like speeding through a little kid's playground.
Gravel's flying. He gets out of the car and is trudging over to us with his hulking fat body. Right?
Yes, heavy on the fat.
He
wasn't muscle, it was like...
Wasn't muscle,
body.
but he could crush all of us with his sausage fingers. Okay.
So our Dusty, the idiot that he is
holding firecrackers?
Or... Yeah, whatever the little M80
I don't think they were like M80s are serious. Weren't they just like black cats?
Yeah, that's what they're called. And he was chucking them at him.
And he was throwing them at him. And were they going under the car, or do I just remember it that way? And that's not...
He was throwing it towards the car. I don't know if it got that far.
Okay.
We had the weakest of the Dusty.
That's a bright idea. Yeah. We had a weak Dusty who would just throw fireworks from afar.
And giggle while eating fudge rounds.
Okay. And then, do you remember an adult was there?
There was someone from, like, the baseball game or janitor or something.
Was like, hey!
Came out.
Get out of here. Take it elsewhere.
Take it elsewhere as I walk across the street to go home.
Because then someone yelled, and then it like stopped, and they kind of saved us from getting our asses kicked.
Because our Dusty is not helping any of this story at all.
But
I wish I remember the beginning.
Yeah, I know. Why
if it was like...
Well, because, okay, somebody was talking some trash online, like, I'll fuck your girlfriend, or your girlfriend wants to fuck me, or... I think it was you. I want to say it was... Because you would do a lot of meddling on MSN Messenger. And I think it was you. But you don't remember who she was?
No.
Okay, could have been.
I wouldn't even have an idea to even guess.
We can call her Alicia.
Classy.
Chris talks to Alicia. Big Dusty, the boyfriend of Alicia, doesn't like it. Decides to track us down and beat us up. Or maybe we told him we'd fight him.
that also could have happened.
That could have happened. So he pulls up in his red car and his
I don't even think
tires.
we were driving at the time.
I don't think so. I think we were like freshmen in high school. And the fireworks thing.
Yeah, because he was like, had to be older than us, 'cause I don't remember driving when this happened.
Now this wasn't through, I wasn't sure if this was like a You wouldn't have known him through football or anything like that.
Because he didn't go to our school.
No. I don't know what school he went to. Well, it's probably Galesburg. He was just kind of rough and tumble.
How did he figure out where we were?
I don't know. Before cell phones and shit. That's what I want to know. How did he know where we were going to be? Unless someone's
did someone challenge him?
I'm kind of wondering if someone challenged him to a fight. Like, meet me here. I'll be here. Meet me here at 4 o'clock, you asshole.
We're gonna be in a little kid's playground.
And then,
what are we gonna fight with? Bottle rockets.
Motherfucker. Bring bottle rockets to a fist fight.
Guy gets out with gun. What do we do? Shove bottle rockets at him.
Was someone talking to someone on the phone?
Wait, what?
Could you have been talking to this girl on the phone? And she's like, my boyfriend will be over there. And you're like, fine, bring him.
Maybe?
Does that sound familiar?
I
did not
when
have
I got
a phone.
my first phone.
I got a phone when I was 18. My first flip phone when I turned 18.
When did the Razor came out? Because that's when I got a phone.
I don't know.
Probably around that time. I didn't have it in grade school, I know that.
Oh, God, no.
It had to be like freshman or sophomore year.
These kids today.
I think I got it when I might not have, because I remember getting it. One of the reasons I got one is because I had a license and was driving.
Your mom made you get one or something like that. Or, well, you probably wanted one. I didn't want one.
Didn't make me get one. It's just like, hey, you're going to be gone traveling. Here's a phone.
My mom wanted me to get a phone. Or, well, I think when I graduated, moved out. But anyway, back to the story.
Needless to say, another fight that we almost got into.
Somebody, I'll have to do some research, but somebody was talking some shit, and I want to think that somebody was on the phone with somebody, and then, because how would he know where we were going to be?
I don't know.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for a phone, that's really weird. Did he figure out where we were going to be?
I know. Unless you're just driving around and saw us, but...
Saw 3 fat kids hanging out at the fucking playground.
Alright, end of story 1. What else you got?
There were a lot of fights.
What else? David said I punched him on the hill.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, because...
Like, full punch?
I was going to talk about this because it's getting to be wintertime, but, he said we were sledding one day.
Okay, like you guys, or
I don't know.
Fat and
I
cold,
don't know if
to be
you
inside.
were there, but you might have been there. But you would have remembered, maybe. He said something to me that bothered me, and I punched him like in the chest.
Are you getting bullied again?
Yeah, he probably made some bullshit comment. I punched him though, and he told me about this just the other day. And this is. I mean, it's probably...
I don't remember him ever punching anything.
No, I punched him.
I know, but I don't remember, like...
Him?
Yeah.
Punching anybody? Well, it's happened a few times. Well, not a few times. There was one time where we were at a football game, like high school football game. But
I was clearly playing, so I don't know any of this story.
No, we were, like, in junior high.
Okay.
And it was before we were good friends. It's okay. Is this house haunted?
Might be.
Can we open a portal?
Is Zach Bacon here?
Bacon.
Zach Bacon is baking some bacon in the basement.
We were at a football game, and I think we were still in junior high.
Look at that two-wife.
Yeah. It may have been before we were friends, so like pre-6th grade. It could have been when... What?
Was it pre... No, we were...
6th grade, that's when, like, me and David's friendship solidified. And we were friends from then on out. But, it was before that.
I thought you guys were friends before that.
We were. It was kind of off and on. No, we were... I was at a football game, and it was when David was still pudgy and stuff. Like, you know how under the bleachers there's... The bars that go down to hold shit up, and then there's like that diagonal crossbar.
Yeah, that's so like every so often.
Yeah, so you can't really get through easily.
Yeah.
I was on one side of it, and David was on the other side of it, and I think I was talking shit to him, and then I had like a Chippewa water bottle, and I started
squirt.
Yeah, and I started squirting him, and I was calling him Fatty, and he was like trying to get me through the. No, he was like so mad and trying to get me through the railings underneath the bleachers, the crossbar.
So he was like a caged bear.
Yeah, he couldn't get through, and I kept spraying him. He's like, "You motherfucker!" And it was like before we were cursing and stuff, because I wasn't friends with him yet, really. Like, because we knew each other in preschool, off and on in junior high. We were friends in 5th grade. I feel like this was in a weird interim where I was friends with maybe Shane for a while.
That's when I was hanging around.
Yeah, and I was friends with all you guys then, but he might not even remember that. I've never really told anyone that either, and I feel bad about it. I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
So if we just, like, called him right now and been like, "Hey, Pudgy,
no.
Remember me squirting you with some water underneath the bleachers?"
I don't know if that's a good idea. But I did that, and I think because I wasn't friends with him then. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done it. So it had to be maybe at some point, maybe 4th grade, but he was cursing me pretty hard. But you and him cursed way earlier than I started cursing.
What? Galsburg.
But we forgot a big one from Chris's life. But this time...
My only one from my life.
Yes, the only fight you've ever been in, which I would honestly call it more of attempted murder than a fight. So...
He didn't die.
We're gonna... So that I don't have to edit out names, just... Let's, for the sake of it, call him Brian. Can you call him Brian? Take me back to the beginning.
For what I remember... Lived next door.
Correct.
There was that fucking, like, half cut down tree in between him and Chuck's. Between their yards, it had that big root or whatever.
So
I don't know if you remember it.
I don't remember that, but you live like 2 houses away.
Yeah.
There's a house between. Yeah, you share backyards. So it would take, like, you would just have to run across one backyard to get to his backyard.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like a half cut down tree with a root out of it. Hit my bike on it.
Okay.
Wrecked. Went home. And went back later to play basketball or something.
But why does the crashing of your bike have anything to do with the story?
That's what happened that day.
Oh, you're
angry.
You're just telling me about the whole day.
You told me to!
And how angry you are.
Needless to say, we went back to my place because something happened with the basketball to get mine.
So you're already mad.
Yeah, and then he made comments of me being fat is why I fell.
Oh, okay.
Needless to say, there was a claw hammer.
So you crash your bike, you go back home.
Come back later after cleaned up and not hurting
Cleaning
anymore.
up your body. Sopping up some blood. With or without your sock. And you...
Went
back to Brian's house.
Yeah.
And he's alone?
Yeah, well, his parents are inside.
His parents are inside, it's just the two of you.
Yeah.
And when you went back...
The basketball or something was flat, and we had to go get mine.
So...
And he came with.
He came with you.
Yep.
When the basketball was flat. I don't ever heard that part of the story.
And then...
At your house...
Angry, fell over, grouchy.
He...
Told me I wouldn't have fell if I wasn't fat.
Okay.
So I grabbed the nearest object.
Which, in your parents' garage?
That shed thing.
It was in the shed.
Whatever, garage shed.
And
whatever.
it was, what did you grab?
A claw hammer.
Okay.
Called me fat again, and I swung the club. Claw part.
The pointed part.
What pulls the nails out.
Okay. The most dangerous part of the hammer.
Needless to say, it hit him in his head.
Okay. So...
And he punched me in the arm and ran home crying.
And he was bleeding.
Yeah.
So he punched you after he was bleeding?
Yeah.
He gets hit with a claw hammer and then punches you? What a tough guy.
Yeah, those 6 staples in his head are really tough.
Oh. So he did go to the hospital for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And did the parents come after you?
No. I just told him he fell.
So Brian, he said that, what was his lie to his parents?
That he fell?
That he fell on a claw hammer.
I didn't think it was that much. It was just like,
I got hurt. Because he didn't want to admit, maybe to his
parents, that he got fucked up by a fat kid.
Got it. For calling the fat kid fat.
And we're hitting, 25 years later now?
Yeah, that was a while back.
And I haven't talked to him since.
And you haven't talked to him since. Okay, so that happened.
Yeah.
So that's the fight you've been in.
Yep.
But I wouldn't call it a fight.
That's a pissed off, hungry fat kid.
You just wanted dinner.
Just wanted my Capri Sun and hot dogs.
Did he touch you before you... Did he shove you? Okay.
Nope.
Unprovoked. Well...
Not really. He can only be getting called a fat kid for so long.
He provoked you with words, and you used your fists. The exact opposite thing our parents teach us. If someone shoves you, you just use your words.
In my day, when someone shoves you, you beat their ass.
You use Rudy's logic and grab the nearest hammer.
Following your dad's footsteps, beat up everyone when you're in fucking school.
Just fight.
Just fight it out.
Fight it out. Yeah, I never had that experience. I never hit anyone with a tool.
Other than your dick.
I was a tool who got hit. But I never took out anybody with a hammer. Yeah. I was alright. I don't know, though. I never hurt anybody that bad. To send someone to the hospital.
Pure anger.
Don't
Those were a
me.
bad couple years of my life.
I think that, well, if you were a child then, you were angry into your teens. Can you tell me about... We're in high school. It's sophomore year?
I don't know where you're going.
And we're sitting over with Whitney and Kelly, and I open my milk, and I take a drink, and you and another friend are laughing, and then I look down at my milk carton, and what's on the lip of my milk carton?
Why don't I remember this? I remember sitting at that table at lunch, but I don't remember nothing with your milk carton.
You don't remember?
And said other friend that you did not tell me a name before you started this.
We'll call him Lou.
Oh. Okay, I know who you're talking about now,
Okay.
but I don't... Is that the Sharpie?
Yeah.
That gave you a mustache?
Oh,
child
oh, now suddenly we remember. Then, what had you done?
Laughed? I don't know.
What had you done prior to me taking a drink of my milk? Where was I, by the way, where I let you get access to my milk?
First of all, why were you still drinking milk sophomore year of high school?
Oh, man. I was trying to grow my bones.
That's where I fucked up.
Yeah, that's why you crack every time you breathe. So,
was that me or his idea?
I don't know.
God, I'd have to message him and ask if he
I'm
remembered.
drinking my milk carton, my little cardboard milk carton, which I wish you could buy those now, because it's like the perfect amount of milk. Can you go like to Sam's Club and buy like...
Not 99 anymore.
I know.
That died right with the Y2K bug.
Yeah, the Y2K bug killed the milk carton.
Yeah.
I bet they're like 10 cents too. You could probably get like a buttload.
You could go rob the high school if you
Yeah.
really want your milk.
Anyway, so I open my milk carton and I'm drinking it, and you guys are laughing from across the table, and I look down and there's Sharpie drawn on the mouth, and then I don't think it got onto my mouth, but I was definitely angry. So then I proceeded to throw the carton across this big table, because it was two like long lunch tables, right?
Yeah.
So I threw it a good 8 feet across the table at you, and it hit you, and this open milk carton splashes all over your shirt. But you were like, what did you say?
That I don't remember.
You don't remember. You don't remember.
I remember changing clothes.
Yes, because you're like, I don't fucking care. I have another shirt in my locker. And I was like, now I look like the angry asshole. A common theme in my life. But I would consider that a child fight. I was mad. That's like the maddest I've... No. That's probably the maddest
I've ever been.